What'd you say, man?
I was saying, did you sell the visualizers, Tyler?
No, I got a bunch of assholes like just texting me all kinds of stupid shit.
Yeah.
You're selling your visualizer set?
Yeah, man.
Why, dude?
Getting that fans toys.
Fuck that.
Big ups to the geek enthusiasts and lovers of the plastic crack. Welcome back for the first time. This is High Conversation for the Plastic Addicts. This is Toy Detox. It's Toy Detox time. With us tonight, as always, is the gas to the fire, Sway 66.
Fuck y'all, except the cool people.
The fan to the flames, Tyler L. or Tyler the Collector.
Snowflake.
What's going on, guys?
And me, I'm just a motherfucker telling y'all what time it is. Let's get on into it, man. Hey, so you selling your fucking visualizer?
Yeah, I am.
You fucking sell out.
It's just, I've gotten the word the Fans Toys one will be out by the end of the month. And Fans Toys fanboys. No, but then just like after those pictures surfaced, of kind of like the side-by-sides, I'm really kind of leaning towards the Fans Toys. Like, I like the darker colors. Like, I like the kind of collars are a little more G1. Like, there's nothing wrong with Visualizer. Like, I think he's a great set. Like, he's done all right, but I just think he served his purpose. And I think Fans Toys is here to roost. Big Brother's coming home. It's time for these ones to hit the chopping block. Hey, but side note, just make sure I sell this before we air this.
Oh no, this goes up Thursday, bro.
We're gonna be getting live updates. Tyler gets yet another asshole bullshit request.
Dude, no, seriously, speaking of bullshit requests, and I know, Mike, you got your own share this week. I had one guy say he wanted me to ship it to him. Doesn't bother telling me where he wants me to ship it to. He gives me a zip code. I didn't realize it was in Canada. And then, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks like postal rates went up, like, effective yesterday.
Yeah, they kicked off the holiday pricing that they had going on.
Yeah, so that all went back up. So that's changed it. I got a guy, no joke, as we're recording, he's sending me pictures of Beast Wars right now after I specifically... No Beast Wars, no...
It's probably that same fucking dude. I don't really have anything, man. I just want... Can I get your visualizer set? All I got is this half-broken Megatron with a fucking Tyrannosaurus on his hand. Fucking dude.
Well,
When you put Beast Wars Optimus on a fucking $100 bill, then I might trade for some Beast Wars.
Fucking Beast Wars. Okay, so since we're talking Beast Wars, that brings up the first topic then. How about that? So the deal with the MP Gorilla, I'm gonna call it MP Magilla Gorilla, coming out, and then there's rumors that they're gonna go into a Megatron after that. Why you think Takara is jumping into that?
I just want to see a purple Optimus, so we could all call it Gray Bait.
I mean, fucking really. I wonder why they're doing that. Why would you go? I mean, I understand taking advantage of the anniversary deal, but it sounds like they're gonna have more releases after that of Beast Wars shit.
Why wouldn't they?
Because Beast Wars sucks balls. Beast Wars sucks gorilla balls.
And?
My thought is that they're trying... I said this before in the group. My thought is they're trying to tap into something that the third party isn't doing right now.
I don't know, man. Perfect Effect already tackled Leo Convoy.
Yeah, it was that. That's Beast Wars done right. I don't even count that as Beast Wars because it's too awesome. It's too fucking awesome.
They're just trying to see how far they can expand the shit. You know, they're probably like, well, if Masterpiece is doing good, how many more high ass priced shit can we sell? Because, you know, we've totally fucking made 85 different Seekers, and, you know, they're kind of hit or miss, but maybe we could make some fucking tigers and elephants and shit.
That sucks, dude.
Why? It's not like they're going to stop making G1 shit just to make Beast Wars altogether.
Yeah, but they're going to take up precious slots. Taking up precious release slots.
Yeah, but you know what? You'll be happy when you ain't got to shell out as much money as consistently for G1 looking shit.
I'm going to review it, so I still got to buy the shit to review it and then do a fucking giveaway because I'm not keeping that shit on my shelf. Fucking Beast Wars. You get on back where you belong, boy. Fucking Beast Wars.
That would be enough third-party G1 to keep yourself satisfied.
Say what? Say what's it there now, Tyler?
No, I just think it goes back to the anniversary, but at the same time, like, I was never into Beast Wars, but, like, my youngest brother will be turning, actually, he just turned 25, so, I mean, that's right at that time where he's out of college now, he's got a little disposable income. I think they're trying to tap that next market, because, I mean, they already got the three of us, they got everyone who's around our same age. So I think if they're going to keep trying to grow their audience and grow their market share, like, they're going to start tapping into some of this stuff. And I think Beast Wars is probably the next logical thing. And who knows, maybe in 10 years, you're going to get Unicron series type Masterpiece coming down the line.
I think you're carrying their water and making it okay for them to put out this bullshit Beast Wars is what I think, Tyler.
Hey, I'm not going to buy it. It's
You're not?
not for me.
What about you, Mike? You going in on it?
You silly little cunt.
So, you are, you ain't.
Mike's already got a pre.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, man, if it's purple, I'll buy that one.
Fuck Beast Wars. Fuck that shit. Hey, you guys heard it here first. Braves Toy Review will be doing a fucking Beast Wars giveaway. That shit sucks. I just can't. I'm saying that now, right? Then I'm probably getting that shit. Would be awesome. I'll be like, fuck that. I'm keeping this shit.
You'll be like, how come MP Ironhide can't be as good as my Cheetor?
Man. Man, Big Bot. Man. I don't know. I hope they do go back to finishing off the G1 shit. Or just the main cartoon shit, period. I can't get on board with the whole Beast Wars line of MPs. I just can't. Back in the day, I would have been down for that when they first did like the original MPs, because they were just doing like the leader class characters like Optimus Prime and then Megatron. So they would have did Beast Wars Prime then. I could see that. I still wouldn't have liked it, but I could see it then.
Oh, so there was a time you were okay with Beast Wars?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because, all right, let's say they're making the Beast Wars. Well, what's the Optimus Prime name again? The Beast Wars Optimus Prime, the Gorilla Prime? Okay, so Gorilla Prime. Magilla Prime. So Magilla Prime. So, Magilla Prime is a leader. So if they were making him. I'm just saying, if they were making Magilla Prime, right? I had to formulate some fuckery in my head. It took a minute. So if they were making Magilla Prime back in the day, being that he's a leader, then you've already made, MP01 and then the MP fucking Megatron. I can see that because you're making the leaders and shit of your different lines. I can see that. I wouldn't buy that shit, and I wasn't reviewing then, so I definitely wouldn't have bought that shit. I've always hated Beast Wars. Always. I tried that shit. I tried to watch that shit when I was downrange and in Iraq or Afghanistan or one of them godforsaken deserts. I couldn't do it, dog. I couldn't do it.
So you were at war and you still couldn't stand Beast Wars.
I still could. And to say I got into Dawson's Creek, I got addicted to Smallville, But I was all into Dawson's Creek. I was like,
Dawson's Creek had a chick in it, didn't it?
dude, yeah. What was that chick? The chick that married Tom Cruise?
Oh yeah.
The chick, Katie Holmes. So the character she played, right? And she was always playing fucking Dawson out for some other dude. And I'd be like, whatever her fucking name was, I'd be like, why are you doing this to Dawson? Don't you know he loves you bitch? You're a whore. Don't cry over her, Dawson. Don't cry over her. I was all
suspect.
Hey, fuck it.
I'm gonna edit all all this out.
No, I was at war. God damn it, I was touching my feelings.
This is like, Mickey sold out because he's talking about Dawson's Creek and shit now.
On the real though, so my point is that I can get into that shit, but I just could not get into Beast Wars. I couldn't do it, man. I think the most or the biggest problem was the animation was so garbage. And I know it was due to the times, but it was just garbage. I don't know, that shit, that big bot, row, Beast Wars maximized. What the fuck is that?
That came off your tongue way too easy.
Because it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, man. God.
Are we going to be able to move on?
Yes, please. I can't take any more of this Beast Wars fuckery. Hey, so you think that fucking that Ben Affleck t-shirt is a fucking is a Photoshop job?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was about to say we should probably give some parameters. So today, a picture came out of Affleck. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just wearing like jeans and a gray t-shirt, and in large letters, all in capital, it just says "Fuck Marvel."
Fuck 'em.
So, at first I saw it and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. But, because I know he wasn't too happy with the way that Daredevil went down.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, after looking at it and kind of looking real close at it, it kind of looks like it's a Photoshop job. Like, the L on Marvel doesn't really match the shadow on the rest of the shirt, but it's still good.
I just found
you
a
got
picture
into that
that
shit,
shows
huh?
like 5 other celebrities wearing the same thing in different colors.
The same shirt,
Yeah, same shirt, different colors.
Really?
but
So
it
it's
also
real
is
then?
Fuck Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is shots fired then.
Or it could all be photoshopped with celebrities on it. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with shots fired because I love to fucking see shots get fired. How about that? Hey, he's fucking pretty diesel in that damn picture though. You beefed up for that role, man.
Well, it's easy when you got a personal trainer and a dietitian making sure you eat everything perfect and you're working out 4 times a day.
Don't make
So,
excuses
are
for
there any
anyone else.
other punky celebrities you got your eye on now that you've been?
Well, there
talking
are a
about Dawson's Creek?
few. There are
That's a good
quite
point.
a few. There are a few cute ones out there that have my eye.
Look, man, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging. I'm just asking. You know what I'm
So
saying?
to all of our 3 gay listeners, Mike just drove them away.
Where do you think they came from?
Hey, wait.
Hey, bitches.
Oh shit. Okay, so talking about that and the clash between DC and Marvel, that brings me to the deal with the toy spoilers. Toys plus spoilers equals toilers. I like that. So I was thinking about it, right? And like, so the toy, how you get all caught up in the movie. Like speaking specifically about the Batman versus Superman and what was the other deal? And the Star Wars movies, right? And they try to keep it so secret, right? And you get all caught up in the hype. This is going off the assumption that you like or you're interested in either one of these movies. Okay. So, but when the toys come out and they come out ahead of the movie, and you pretty much get a peek into all of the mystery through the toys, is that kind of like spoiling it for you, or does it ruin the anticipation at all? For either one of you guys, does it increase the anticipation, or what do you think about that?
It doesn't do shit for me because I avoid it at all costs if it's a movie I want to see.
So you avoid spoilers in all shapes, forms, and fashion?
If I can. Like, I'll watch trailers, and that's about it. I don't get into... like with Star Wars, I avoided everything I could. I didn't go down any toy aisles. I didn't look on Amazon. None of that shit. Because I just want to see the movie for what it is and not worry about, oh, I saw this in a package and I saw this in the toy aisle and some guy said this might happen. Like, I just avoid it.
What about you, Tyler?
Oh man, I avoided Star Wars like it was the plague.
The plague?
I avoided it like it was the plague. Like I even tried to cut myself off from watching the trailers. Like I saw the first one and I was good. Like the tone was set. It was gonna be Star Wars. It felt right, and then after that, like I backed off. I mean, the point.
My question was, you said the plague. Is that like when you drink your milk instead of milk?
Wait, what?
Like you avoided it like the plague or the plague? I missed that part. It sounded like you said the plague.
Are we into some educational grammar shit right now?
You're reading way too much into
What
this.
the fuck are you talking about?
It just sounded fucked up. Like he's like the plague.
Okay, well, what the fuck is plague now that you bring that up? Because you just told me.
I don't know. That's why I'm fucking
No,
asking.
like the Black Plague.
What do you have against
Maybe.
black plagues, Tyler?
Nothing.
Nothing,
Always
brother.
making shit.
I ain't got no problems with you, brother.
It was, I mean, it
The
was
fuck
to
is
the
with
point-
this plague shit?
Yeah. What you mean, you plagues? What you... Go ahead, Tyler. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
boss. Go ahead, boss.
Go ahead, boss.
Jesus. Anyway, so I mean, it was to the point like I avoided TV, the internet, like anything I could not to have it spoiled for me.
Wow.
I mean, even shout out to the guys on Nerd Rage Radio with Bobby and Adam. I mean, they've even put a disclaimer in there for me to turn it off now, to keep it from being spoiled. But but if it's this Batman versus Superman, like I'm all for it. Like I've read all the comic books that it's based off of. Like I have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. So I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Well, for me, it's like you look at, okay, so the toys come out, and including the Star Wars shit, and so if I go back in time, right, I'm trying to remember, was the push for the Star Wars, the Phantom Menace toys, as did it come out as far in advance as this black shit? Black shit.
Shit, that was 17 years ago. Man.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember because I remember I got a Darth Maul toy, and I took it. I was just deploying to Germany for my permanent duty station, and I remember going to a store before shipping out and grabbing that Darth Maul toy and taking it with me and shit on the plane and all that shit. People looking at me like I was a fucking 5-year-old. But I can't remember if that was before or I'm assuming that was after I saw the movie. Hey, anybody listening, if you fucking know, let us know, huh?
No, I was gonna say if it was after the movie, how disappointed were you when he was only in it for 5 minutes?
I was extremely disappointed by that. Just period.
Yeah, those 5 minutes, he whoops some ass.
Yeah, he's one of the best fucking Sith. I mean, motherfuckers doing flips and shit. You ain't seen no fighting like that for no damn lightsabers since then, dude. But that's neither here nor there. The point is still, the toys come out and you can see the full costume. So now you know if Batman's costume looks dumb or if it looks good, whereas you couldn't really see before because you only saw like certain aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how I feel about that. But clearly you guys are.
No, I was gonna say it doesn't really bother me so much
because it's Batman versus Superman.
Because it's Batman versus Superman.
Okay,
yeah.
about emo Kylo?
You know what though? Like, I feel like we saw Kylo like in the first trailer, so like we knew what he was gonna look like. So like I was good with that. But it's like Mike said, like I avoided those aisles. Like I didn't go looking for him. I didn't go see him. And I mean, and I know like normally like if I'm out and about and I see something for a fellow collector, like I'll go pick it up. I mean, but I had guys hitting me up like, "Hey man, can you keep your eye out for this?" And I'm like, "I'm not even going down that aisle. It's not even worth it, man.
Not even going down that road,
talk
bro.
Talk to me after the movie comes out." But I mean, like, I think it was they just had that toy fair, but I know like it really became a big issue. I think there was a pop that got leaked. Oh, it was the Ant-Man. It was the Ant-Man pop, but they had it listed as Giant Man. So so Ant-Man's gonna become Giant Man, either in the next Avengers movie or possibly in his solo movie. And then I think there was some Batman versus Superman stuff. But I mean, like, have you guys seen that 3-pack that came out that's got a Batman, a Superman, and Lex Luthor in the armor?
Yeah, but that shit looks stupid.
Well, I know, but I mean, like,
Spoilers.
I
mean, do you guys think we're...
Hey, say it again, Mike.
Toilers. That could be Snowflake's name. It could be Toiler. Toiler the Collector.
Don't take that shit, Tyler. Get down for your G, Tyler. Don't take that shit.
Fuck Mike.
Toiler, the Black Plague.
Yeah, that set look that 3-pack. So you're thinking because it has been leaked that he's going to be in the Lex suit, but I don't think he's going to like that piece of shit. You know what they do with toys? They just put some shit out, whatever mode they had, they use that shit.
Well, have you guys seen any of that stuff in stores?
Yeah, I just did a review on the Batman, the armored Batman, and the Superman. The one to find is the goddamn brain is the fucking the Wonder Woman. She comes one to a case, from what I understand.
Well, of course she does.
Yeah, so she's harder to find, but they all look like shit. So.
Well, I was gonna say, have you seen the Superman that's wearing the armor?
Yeah, that's bullshit. He's not. That's
looks like he's wearing his dad's suit to prom.
Yeah, and I wonder where that mold came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Cash grab. You know, hey, all that old shit we couldn't sell with the first movie. Yeah, let's put it back out. Put a paint job on that.
Hey, Brave. Speaking of reviews, man, when's that TFC Hound coming?
Motherfucker. It's coming this week. I got a few little tweaks. I'm doing something special. I'm doing something very special. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to give too much away. But I'm looking at you, Bobby.
Break it.
all I'm gonna say is, Bobby, stand next to the mailbox. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man. Yeah. So just to wrap this one up, just point. So, Mike, you don't give a fuck about toy spoilers. You just don't like spoilers in general, right?
Pretty much. Because I don't fuck with anything that ain't Transformers. So, you know.
Oh, well, that's too easy for you, anyways.
Like I don't give a shit about the toys, unless it's Transformers. But yeah, anything else, don't give no fucks.
And Tyler, you were just generally a spoiler phobic, right?
Just when it comes to Star Wars.
So
the rest of this, we can talk about all the Batman, all the Deadpool, everything else you want. Just don't talk about my Star Wars.
Have you seen that shit yet? Because I think last I heard, fucking Nerd Rage was still looking out for you on spoilers. Have you seen it yet?
No, Star Wars is over, so we're all good on spoilers.
You good? You seen it? You're straight?
Yeah, I'm good. We can talk it all day long.
So what do you think about the possibilities? I went and saw it again, and I was in the theater, and I fucking sent a PM to Bobby like immediately. What do you think about the prospects of Finn tapping that ass on Rey? Because he's gonna fuck her. I think he's gonna fuck her.
Nah.
Dude, he's gonna fuck her. Tell me why you don't think so. He's gonna run dick all through that.
I don't think so.
Tell me why not.
Hooking up with Poe.
See, that's the same shit that Bobby said. Why do you think that?
I think it's going to come out that he's going to end up being... I don't know if he's going to be a user of the Force, but I think he's going to be Force sensitive, and that's why he's such a good pilot. He's able to anticipate what's going to happen.
What do you think about that, Mike? I think that's bullshit.
I think she gonna bang everybody.
This guy.
That's what I think.
She's not in...
Like,
she's not in...
the Force.
She's not in any fucking scenes. She's not in one single scene with fucking Poe. As a matter of fact, there's one scene where she's standing there and Poe...
Yeah, see, you're forgetting the classic movie mantra that the jet pilot always taps that ass.
Well, it didn't work in the one before because that would have meant Luke was fucking his sister. I mean, he did get a kiss.
We almost
got
there. But see, we're waiting to see what exactly he hit with that lightsaber. Because, you know, Anakin, he was breaking all the rules, getting that poon. So
yeah, he wasn't some fucking...
It runs in the family.
Yeah, he's breaking all of it. That was some child molestation type shit. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised Padme didn't go to jail for that shit. On the real, I mean...
Just like I remember in my dream, bitch.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'll bet money on it. Fucking Finn is going to fuck her. He's going to get that ass. He's getting the drawers. He's getting the panties. I'm telling you. Fucking Poe Dameron. Fuck out of here.
I hope Chewie gets it, man. He's been in almost all the movies.
That's probably why he's always...
Chewie's
got some serious testosterone with all that goddamn fur. He's as hairy as he is, you know he's got some serious testosterone running in there.
And he's got that crossbow.
Have you guys seen...
Huh?
Have you guys seen that meme of Finn and Rey?
What is it?
just saying, if Finn ends up hooking up with Rey, it'll be the first time a stormtrooper actually hit something.
Hey, you gotta send me. True. Hey, you gotta send me a link for that so I can put it in the picture in the fucking in the slides.
All right, I got you.
Okay, so anybody seen any KO posts lately? Any KO questions like should I get a KO? What do you guys think about KOs? I want a KO, but is the quality good? Do you think we should get KOs? What do you guys feel about KOs? I'm so sick of seeing those KO posts, man. I'm gonna take that as a fucking no then.
I don't even know where to go and where not to go with this because
no, go, Speed Racer, go.
Dude, I am so sick and tired of seeing those things. Like, if you want the product, go buy the official product. Don't buy a KO because you think it's cheaper. Don't stand there and tell me that it's the same quality because it's not.
But see, I'm not even talking about that, Tyler. I mean, I think at this point we're beyond that. I'm talking about just the simple fact of just a simple idea of being in Facebook and being bombarded with motherfuckers asking, should I buy a KO or should I not buy a KO? What do you think if I buy a KO? Is it okay if I buy a KO? Like, why are so many people having moral dilemmas about buying KOs and posting that question in the fucking Facebook groups? Like, why can't you just make the decision for yourself as a man or a woman or Bruce Jennerbot?
Yeah,
I'll put it out there.
Half of what you just said. So.
Apparently Tyler did too because he didn't say shit.
I'll go on record right now. If you buy a KO, you're a fucking loser.
Well, I guess I'm fucking losing because I got an oversized KO Grimmy coming, baby. And he's fucking awesome. And I didn't even have to post in Facebook whether I should buy him or not. Where?
I've got about 140 KO cassettes here too with your name on it.
Got some KO MPs too, Tyler.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
We're now taking audition tapes for the newest member of Toy Detox.
I'm getting voted off the island.
We're gonna start a Patreon account to get you some KOs.
Oh. Yeah. That shit. Well, no, okay, and here's the thing. Like, I am very strongly deep-rooted in the opposition camp when it comes to KO. And the reason why is in my line of business, I have to deal with knockoff products all the time. And I see what they can do to a company. And this whole, Hasbro and Takara, they have all this money. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt them. Why do they care? Point is like, if you're buying it, you're not putting the money where it belongs. You're not reinvesting into that company. You're not supporting that company monetarily with you spending your money, right? So everyone says they want the MP line to be bigger. They want more characters. They want this. They want that. Well, guess how they get there? By people buying the existing product.
I disagree.
Let me throw something out here just to here and see what the professional toiler has to say about this. So arguing about KO stuff, what if it ended up coming out that these official companies were leasing the use of those molds so that KO companies could sell them?
Why would they do that though? Like, that makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. That makes perfect sense.
No.
Because they get more money and they get to say, oh, blah, 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 blah. They can complain and act like the good guy, and they churn more money by letting someone use crap plastic in their molds that maybe they're recycling anyway for nothing, and they can just sell the use and sell their junkers, and that's what gets it. Just, hypothetically, those end up being the KOs, but what if they were actually being, like, scrap priced out to KO sellers? Because personally, I could see it just from American manufacturing, like dyes and blueprints and all that kind of shit. That shit doesn't just get KO'd and get lost. And, how they talk about, this G1 mold was this, that, and the other, and it got lost. That shit doesn't just disappear. So, I don't know.
No,
steals it.
Right, but I'm saying in this hypothetical though, what if it ends up somebody finds out though that yeah, well, you know, they let us run X amount of hours out of a week, we pay this much money, and then we sell whatever we want. Where would your KO argument be then?
Well, we're speaking in hypotheticals. Like, I don't see Hasbro doing that, or Takara. I mean, all it does is it diminishes.
So Hasbro can't do it because they don't even own their own factories. So.
Okay, well, I mean, either way, like, it diminishes their product, and I get the argument of these midnight runs, and they're made in the same molds in the same factories, and they do it after. I don't give a shit. Like, the point is like, it shouldn't be out there.
You ever taken 7 extra minutes on your lunch break, Tyler?
Well, I don't. I can't tell you if I've taken.
Now it's okay.
No, but like, the point is, it's like if you're gonna spend $30 on a side swipe, just spend $60 and get the real thing.
Yeah, and the real thing will probably still have fucked up paint and a fucked up head anyway.
Okay, so I just want to chime in a little bit on this, right? First of all, you both make very good arguments. Very good arguments. I can see myself swaying to either side of the conversation just based off the arguments you both made. However, that's not the fucking question that I even posed. But since we're so
your question is fucking lame.
But since
it
we're
doesn't
so
even make sense.
No, but since we're so deep into the question, I have to chime in, right? Because I obviously don't give a fuck about the whole KO thing. Hey, make it. Now, I do care. I do care if it's a third party company and you're KOing their shit, because again, and this point came up on the Shattercast show. Let me go ahead and throw that out there. If you're taking money from a third party company that's not a big company that could potentially lose its existence in the marketplace due to that fucking KO, I'm not really for that. Now, if you're making a bigger,
you shouldn't even give a fuck about that because their existence is on the line just by fucking existing outside the realm of an official license. So
well, but see that, and that's the second part to it, because here's the deal: that third party company is a third party company, right? So they're already on that line. I personally don't give a fuck about the KO shit, right? Because the market will sort it out. Like, my dollars will buy what's best for me. I don't owe any company any fucking thing, because you better believe they don't feel they owe you shit, right? But the ones that do show a little more, like with the whole deal with who the fuck was that came out with the fucking letter to their fans?
Oh yeah, that bullshit letter, like, oh, we're so good and we're doing all this, it's so expensive.
Yeah, that letter from those guys, that was Fansproject, right? That kind of shit, it kind of hits me in that good old spot, right? So I'm kind of like, oh man,
that's so fucking lame.
Oh, those guys, man.
All that is saying, oh, by the way, it's going to be super limited because we're not sure if we should invest in it or not, because we don't have the balls to say yes or no. Really, we're going to say maybe, kinda.
I mean, do you think that's what they were saying? Is that your take on it? We can go ahead and segue into that. Do you think that's what they were saying?
Fuck yeah.
Tyler?
I think what they're trying to do is create an artificial hype.
Yep.
Like by saying that it's
anyone is good at that shit, if anyone is good about bullshit hype, it's fucking Fansproject.
Like, I mean, how many did they say they were going to come out with? Like 500?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think that sounds right. That sounds right.
Like,
if you want something solid, go back to the Protector and the fucking Shadow Scythe.
Yeah, because everybody I know that's in on that fucking Dino.
It's super limited, and all of a sudden, everybody's getting rainy day stock.
Yeah.
For weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. As soon as the market shot up, all of a sudden, everybody got restocked.
I mean, fucking look at fucking what's the one I just got from you, Mike? The Steel Core, right? Wasn't that supposed to be like a limited run? Then they did another run, and then at TFCon they had a bunch of them out there when they came back out with the fucking trailer and shit.
The only extra run they did of those was from the core membership thing.
Yeah.
So that's where the extra run came from on those. So that's why they probably had them at TFCon, because they probably bulked up a little bit of stock from that last run.
Here's what I fucking know. Everybody that I know of that went on that fucking Dino Zichi, whatever that dumb shit's called, that Dino King they're doing, motherfuckers are getting out of that shit now, except for the true Fansproject loyalists. Now, I don't have a dog in that fight either way or other. I just like the fact that they said, I do personally like the fact that the letter came out, communicating with the fans, saying they were going to put their money into it, even if they felt like it wasn't going to sell good, because they want to finish the project the right way. I respected that.
Yeah.
I think it's all marketing.
Okay.
All they had to do was say, hey, just so everybody knows, it's going to be limited to 500. You don't have to put in this whole fucking half-ass sob story. You know, oh, we have to invest so much. And, you know, because we're real fans. Oh, really?
Well, they're called Fans
you
Project.
You weren't real fans when you were letting fucking Defenders fucking retail for $140 from your boys' TF stores. All right? So
Okay.
don't tell me no bullshit about how it's so hard to invest in this product.
Sorry, Fans Project. Looks like you get no love on this topic. So, dipping my toe back into the KO shit. Yeah, Tyler agrees with us. Make KOs. Buy KOs. Get KOs. Do it now. Listen, first of all,
as long as they're not footwear, he don't give a fuck.
and this is what I'm about to say. I agree with you on that, Tyler, because here's what's real. The fandom has the whole understanding of KOs all fucked up anyways. KOs are copies of original product that are sold as original product, like maliciously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to rip people off. Like, you know that cat that's downtown and he opens his coat pocket and he opens up his jacket and he got like fucking Rolex watches and Jordans and shit inside of his jacket. You got like size 13 Jordans inside of his jacket. Like, hey brother, got them new Jordans for $30. That's a fucking knockoff. And you know what I'm saying? They're trying to sell it as a Jordan. Even though the motherfucking material feels like paper, they're trying to sell it as a Jordan. Now, when you take a fucking, I don't like the fucking, and I'll go off of the Shattercast topic. Like, you take that fucking Quake Blast, whatever the fuck it is, right? The engineering is the same, but the whole outer shell and all that shit is different. That's not a KO. It's not a legitimate KO, and it's not being sold. And neither one of them, whether it's that or the fucking Fans Toys product, neither one of them are being sold as a Takara or a Hasbro fucking Shockwave. It's not a knockoff. It's a third party toy.
Well, there's a difference between third party and KO.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that most companies, unless you see like the Hexatron that came out, right? That fucking KO Hexatron, the oversized one, or whatever the fuck else, right? That shit came out. They put it in the package, and they had a totally fucking different name. Now, is it a knockoff? I don't know. But I know they weren't maliciously trying to sell that shit as an original product. And
see,
go ahead.
But here's the thing though, and it's the same thing with all this oversized shit that's coming out now. Like, look, I get it. Like, I handled the oversized Grimlock.
That motherfucker's awesome.
Like,
he's so awesome.
And here's the thing. Did it?
I want to have his babies. Go ahead.
Yes, it did. But the engineering is the same. All they did was make it bigger. And
okay.
It's the same.
So do you have an iPhone or do you have a Droid phone?
I have iPhones.
Okay. Mike, do you have an iPhone or a Droid phone?
Sadly, I have an iPhone.
Okay. So would you say to anyone that has a Droid phone that they have a KO? Got him!
No.
Drops the mic and walks away. Drops the mic because motherfucking Apple just literally sued these cats for copying their technology.
Whoa. Hold up, because Apple has been sued and been
Sweet
won against for ripping off fucking college programs for their shit.
Sweet. So would you call that iPhone a knockoff? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If you're prepared to say, and we're just gonna keep it wrapped. Let's create the boards right now.
You can't knock off software. We're talking about.
Oh, you can knock off any fucking thing if you copy it and call it the same thing.
You're reaching here, buddy.
No, I'm not reaching. I'm not fucking reaching because.
No offense, Mickey, but your arms is a little too short.
So you're telling me that when the fucking judge made a judgment in favor of Apple and said that Samsung or Droid had to go back and fucking get rid of all this certain technology because they stole that shit from Apple, basically, you telling me that never happened? That fucking happened, homie.
What does that have to do with knocking something off?
My point is this.
Near the same.
You know, it's exactly the same.
Has Droid ever said, hey, this isn't an Apple program, but it is? No. Jesus Christ. What the hell are you talking
You sound like you're talking to your ass right now. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
But, I mean, they're not not taking the Apple logo and flipping it backwards so the bite's on the left side.
But see,
Trying to
but this
sell
is
it
but
as
this
an
is
Apple phone. There's a difference.
so you
And-
so name the difference. Cite the difference. Cite the difference.
Okay, so
In clear
if-
terminology, cite the difference.
Why don't
Okay.
you cite the difference?
No, because it's going to my
Fucking
point.
invested in it.
No, I'm making my
There's
point. Go ahead.
serious-
No, because Mickey just said, "Oh no, KO the shit out of it." Now all of a sudden it's whoa.
No, you're missing my point. What I'm saying is that it's not a KO. It's a KO when you if Droid was a fucking some guy named Lucius Lyon somewhere, right? Is the owner of Droid, and he takes the fucking software from Apple, right? And then he puts that shit out. He leaves the fucking Apple logo off, but still says, "Hey, this is an iPhone." See, it works the same, brother, but it's cheaper. That's a knockoff. That's what I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
That's not what. That's
though?
not.
Look at the
what they said.
automotive industry. Everything runs exactly the fucking same, and the shit isn't fucking knockoff. Engine technologies are basically all the fucking same.
So what constitutes a knockoff?
When something like when they're blatantly outright stealing it and then putting it out there. I mean, for a long time, like they just switched putting that Tascatoni bullshit on them, but for a long time, like they had the Takara Tomy logo on them, and they are blatantly trying to pass them off as the original product. And there's a difference.
Okay, but see, I just said that. I just said that. You guys
I
are
know.
missing the argument. If you're putting out a product that is blatantly the same and you're trying to sell it as the same at a lesser price or around the same price, that is clearly a knockoff.
Yes.
But see, here's the thing with the droid bullshit though. It's not in the same packaging.
No, I wasn't. No,
Got it.
no. I wasn't calling. I'm not calling the droid. I was using that as an analogy to say that it's not a knockoff.
Whatever, I win.
Okay.
We're moving on. We're fucking moving on. So to sum this up, I win.
Who cares?
I win, and Tyler likes KOs, and Mike wins. Is that where we're at? Is that where we're at, Mike?
No.
Is that where we're at,
You
Mike?
know what? I think Tyler sells KO Kit Kats in the stores.
I'll go with that. Tyler, you like KOs. Tyler said he supports KOs.
Shoes.
Tyler said run out and buy KOs right now.
No, I will tell you right now. If
You know, he got the Nikki shoelace strings.
if you post something in any one of the Facebook groups, be ready because I will give you some shit.
Now, okay, so again, my original question was, are you fucking not tired of seeing people crying about KOs in the fucking groups? That's what my original point was. I'm sick of it. Listen, if you guys don't understand or don't agree, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it right now to anyone listening, okay? Listen, man, if you want to buy the fucking KO, buy the fucking KO. If you don't like KOs, you don't appreciate KOs, you don't agree with KOs, then do not buy the KOs. But don't let not another motherfucker, please to God, to Thanos up above, do not make another fucking post asking, hey, do you think it's alright if I buy a KO? What do you guys think? Is that collecting for the wrong reason if I buy a KO? Grab a pair of balls and grab them. Buy what you want or don't. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
He said, "Grab those balls."
Grab them. Shit.
Grab.
And that brings me to the next topic.
Grab
Fucking validation in fandom. Like, why are these guys so sensitive? Like, why do fans seem to need validation from other fans about their shit? Like, what do you guys think about it? Like, just to draw the line on the point. And I'm not gonna call this guy out because he's a good guy. I know this guy. He's a good guy.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm talking about, Tyler?
No. Hang on. Before, in an earlier episode, I didn't want to name names, and you said, fuck that, this is Detox.
Ooh.
So-
Okay, well, I guess I gotta go find the post then. All right.
No,
So in
that
prime.
guy.
Okay,
Don't
so
be that guy.
Okay, so in the Primes Council, right, which is a group that I go to, this guy put out a post. I'm sorry, I can't remember his fucking name, but I will find. I'll put it in the notes.
You're
Bullshit.
Whatever the fuck, this guy put out a post, and he was posting pictures of his haul or his collection or some shit like that, right? And he had everything in still mint in box or whatever, mint sealed in box. And so everybody was coming through and they were commenting and they were saying that you should open them up, man. You should open them up. Right, and the guy, he came back and he posted, well, I'm just sharing my stuff to my fandom brotherhood. Basically, I'm paraphrasing poorly. and I didn't expect to get such negative feedback, and it really hurts my feelings. Now I'm picking on that guy as the fucking as the face for this question, but I see it so much in the groups where everybody is so fucking sensitive, and they think like I feel like these people in the groups think that they are in a group with a bunch of people who are their brothers, who are their friends, and they're not. Like we make good friends in the groups. That's possible. I'm on a fucking podcast with 2 friends that I made through the groups, right? Through Facebook, right? Through social media. But that's not the case for every single motherfucker floating through the group. So why are these guys so sensitive, and why do they need like fucking validation from other
It's my
collectors?
hobby, and I do it for love. Why don't you love me?
Would you fuck me? I fuck me so hard.
Don't fuck me, make love to me.
I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, do you think I'm going off base and they're not sensitive? They're just reaching out for appreciation and some other gay shit.
You know, Tyler's just gonna say you're just angry.
Am I the angry black man, Tyler? Is that what I am?
No, you've been pretty cordial this episode.
What?
I take offense to that, sir. I take offense to that.
Honestly, like I think what it is, and it seems to be more in the Transformer community than what it is in some of the other communities that I'm part of. But it just seems like
Oh no, it's it's definitely in the Marvel Legends collecting. It's definitely over there.
Okay, well, I'm not in the Marvel, so I'll let you speak on that side of it. But I think, and this just really goes for any kind of pop culture type stuff like this, is it attracts a certain type of person. And we can call them whatever we want. We can call them nerds, geeks, whatever. But a lot of people, and it seems especially heavy in the Transformer side of it, it attracts a certain type of person. And we have a local group out here in Vegas, and there's some really, really cool guys. You said it, like, I met both of you guys through this. I've met some other great people in the fandom, but there's also
Chris go to that one?
What was that?
Is Chris in your Vegas group?
Chris who?
Chris? Come
Pinkerton?
on, man, Chris.
Well, there is a guy named Chris. I don't want to say last names, but yeah, Chris.
Oh, you're gonna call me out now? You don't want to see a last name.
Well, no.
Brother.
This is something different. But I think
It's because Chris is important.
Huh?
I said it's because Chris is important.
Chris is an important guy. But what I'm saying is like this type of fandom attracts a certain type of personality.
What is that certain type of personality though? Let's put it on the table, man.
No. I'm getting there, but it's not everybody. But I think this kind of fandom attracts a certain type of person where they have a lower self-esteem, and I don't think they have a lot of personal interactions not on the internet. So the way they find value in themselves, or the way that they gain acceptance, like you kind of said it, like brothers in this community, like I got news for you, man. Places like the cafe, like it's the jungle. There's some savages out there.
Yeah, there are some savages.
I'm one of them, and I know you guys are too. But I think they take it very, very personal if you disagree with something, or if you don't approve of their collection or what they're collecting. Like they take it personal.
So basically, Tyler thinks y'all is a bunch of pussies.
There are a lot of pussy crybabies.
Yes.
You know why? Because we got a bunch of kids right now that get trophies just for showing up. I got news for you, people. Trophies are for winners.
Trophies are the shit, dog.
There should not be any second. I don't believe. I hate that shit. That fucking second place trophy. That fucking because you fucking what's the trophy you get for just for taking part? The effort trophy. Yeah, the participation. I hate that shit, man.
I thought that was a hand job.
That actually is a hand job, but they don't get that. They get these bullshit trophies. What do you think about this, Tom? What do you think about this, Mike?
I think there's a lot better shit to fucking hate online. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just people, they just want to, they have this need to be, special and be recognized for something. And sometimes, like me, like I don't really get upset about it, except when it's done a certain way. And, like God, there's so many personality types I see on a daily basis in groups that I'm just like, man, what I wouldn't do to take a fucking sledgehammer to your fucking face. Like, there's one group, there's a motherfucker in there, every day he posts, oh yeah, I picked these up for $20, and it'll be like $600 worth of toys. Something ridiculous, and he'll act like he just randomly found it for $5 online. And I'm like, yeah, okay, because people are selling Diaclones in mint condition and have no idea what they are every fucking day, you know? But there's shit like that, and, you know, like people that, man, I don't know, but it's just, people just feel like they have to be recognized and like they want to be popular for dumb shit. Like, oh yeah, I totally found 3 mass-produced deluxe figures in Walmart, bro. You guys don't know about this life. It's like, yeah, but motherfuckers that order from Robot Kingdom got that shit 2 weeks ago, so they is about that life, you know? Like, I don't get that shit. Just because, you know, like me, like people always ask me, no, not always, but I've commonly gotten the question for pictures of my, you know, like a big giant shot of my collection, and I'm like, I'm just not that guy. Like, I'd rather do photography. And, you know, whether or not I have the most badass display in the world, I don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I had 30 Detox, or I had an entire room, or I finally built my wall of cassettes that's been my dream since I started collecting, you're probably never going to see it. Because I don't need that. Like, I don't need to be recognized for something as simple as collecting toys. You know, if you want to give me props for my photography, hey, I'm fucking down with that. That's cool. I appreciate it. But I don't like the bragging aspect so that people feel important. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you're just another fucking person that's buying the same shit as everybody else. That to me, that ain't a big deal. You know, like, now if you research some shit and you come up with some crazy factual statistics and you help push more information about the hobby out there, that will get you respect more than, hey man, I got Onslaught at Target, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me say this, because I'm going to do something that I rarely ever do, right? I'm going to shed all my BSing and all the assholing and all of that shit to be on the level, all right? So you guys make a good point. There are a lot of different kinds of collectors out there in this fandom, and I think that, okay, so in real life, people go through shit, right? You have a lot of different kind of people in different places as far as their esteem, and then you add to that people are going through a lot of shit. Like, something happened a few episodes back, Mike, where, and I think I told you about this. I don't know if I told you about it or not, but we did a show. And on the show, I mentioned something about a haul that I got, something that I bought from someone, right? And I didn't remember their names, so I couldn't give them props for it. But I wasn't necessarily trying to give them props or shit on them. I was just saying I got some shit for a good price, right? So that person hit me up, and they were like fucking animate. She was animate about it. She was like, "Why'd you diss me? I felt like you dissed me, blah, 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 blah." So I sat up and I went back through the fucking, because you know, if I'm shitting on somebody, I go all out. I'm into it. You know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
Yeah, I mean, but I wasn't trying to shit on her. I didn't even give it that much of attention. I was just saying that I got something for a good deal. So I went back and I listened to the show up to the point of that point of the conversation, just so I can make sure of what I said or what I did not say. And after that, I reached back out to that person. I was like, hey, what you're thinking it is not what it is. I'm not even sure how you got that, because I didn't mention much. I even let my wife listen to it, as a matter of fact, just to be sure, because I can be an asshole. I can be an asshole. So I wanted to be sure. So, we listened to it. She was like, no, I don't think so neither. So I reached back out to the person, and I told her, I was like, hey, I did. If you took it as that, I apologize for that, or I'm sorry that you felt that way, but I didn't mean that. I didn't do you wrong in any way, form, shape, or fashion. I even quoted the line. So, she came back to me and she told me, well, I'm going through some things right now, blah, blah, blah. And they got a serious situation. And she turned out to be a really good person, and they're just going through some tough shit. And I understand that because I've been through some tough places in my life. So, we're all good. But I'm saying that to say that people go through different things in their lives. And then sometimes when they're out here and they open their social, when you're in, and I'm speaking directly to anyone that's listening right now, especially if you're one of those sensitive people or you're one of the people that are going through some shit, all right? When you open yourself up to social media and all of the fucking assholes or the not sensitive, the most sensitive people. I mean, you got a lot of people out there, and you're opening yourself up to them. You should not go into that thinking that, one, you're going to get some validation. You should not go into that seeking validation, right? You should not go into that thinking that everyone out there is your friend. Okay, so you need to consider, you need to take a step back and look at yourself. If you're going to a tough situation, that's one whole different thing. But if you're a person that's in this and you're drawing your esteem from this, you're getting your validation, you're living your life through this, you need to stop. You need to walk it back and look at your life, because this is just collecting. This is just a hobby. And it's very unhealthy for you to put your feelings out there and then be broken down when someone doesn't respond the way you want them to respond, or to even misconstrue a simple statement as such, right? So just take care of yourselves. Just to wrap it up, what I'm saying is take care of yourselves and find some meaning in your life outside of the toys. This is just a hobby. It's just a hobby. And the people whose opinions are being shared or conveyed on your post, they don't mean shit. I don't mind. My opinion doesn't mean shit. Mike's definitely doesn't mean shit. Tyler's could mean shit, but he don't like KOs. So his definitely doesn't mean shit. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself first and separate the two. Social media is not the real world. That's all I want to say to you guys. And I hope you hear me and don't think that I'm bagging on you. And for the guy that I use as the example, I'm not bagging on you. I'm using you as a fucking wheel for conversation, bruh. Separate it. Separate the worlds. They're toys and we're adults.
I will teabag on you, but I ain't bagging on you.
I'm serious. I'm not bagging on you. I want you guys to be healthy and care about yourselves and find pride and joy in your daily lives and actually live a real life, right? Do this shit because you like doing it. Don't do it because it's all you have. That's when you truly are collecting for the wrong reasons, to quote Matthew Deluxe, Baldwin, Hill Hasbro. And that's all I got to say on that.
Dang.
That's all I got to say. I don't want to get too preachy, but I think that shit's important because people take this shit like to another level where it just doesn't belong.
I only got 14 likes on my post.
Well, let's be real. The internet's not a safe space.
It's not.
And you need to understand is when there's some anonymity of somebody behind a keyboard, they're going to say some fucked up shit via that keyboard that if you said it in front of their face, they wouldn't respond that way.
True. Very true. And I know there's all kinds of different collectors. I mean, you got some cool collectors. You got some more, I guess, just well put together collectors. And then you got some people on the other side of the spectrum. It's a delicate little beam, a little delicate little string that we're walking on here, But I just want these guys to take care of themselves, man, and not put themselves so much into this shit, man. So, I mean, anybody got anything they want to add to that, or are we done with that? I'm done with that.
I'm done with that serious shit.
Good job. Back to the funny shit. Okay, so you posted the question, right? And Tyler put the question up, but I love you, bruh. I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. So Tyler, could you please what the fuck was you talking about?
Absolutely, yeah. So shout out to Yule. So he did pose us a question, and it's simply, well, let me translate for you here.
Okay.
But what he's asking is what is a perspective role of placeholders in your collection? So what he means by, and kind of Yule and I having conversation that evening was, do you knowingly purchase, for instance, Visualizer, since we talked about it earlier, do you knowingly purchase Visualizer knowing more than likely you're going to trade that thing out when the Fans Toys option comes?
Let's go around the table then. Mike, you want to hit that first?
I used to, I suppose. Because, again, you got to remember, I was collecting when third party was basically first born and really getting its feet in the water. So it was a little different then because you never knew what was coming up. Now, it's hard to say I ever would. I mean, Visualizers is my perfect example. For me, that's the reflector I want, and there's nothing another company is going to do that's so much better. I'm going to reinvest in the same character for my Masterpiece line. So that's my main example there. I mean, the only other time would be accidental, but it would have to be something minor and cheap. It would be like, say, right now I have a deluxe Transformers Prime Ratchet figure. If they come out with a Voyager, I'll buy that shit in a heartbeat. And I guess that would be my placeholder in the meantime. But it's not like I know that that's coming. So, I'm not going to buy Sun Surge and just think to myself, well, I'll keep this until, Takara maybe makes one. Or Fans Toys makes one. If I'm going to get it, it's because I like it, and I think it's solid, and it's at the point where I don't think anything is going to be better to the point where I need to reinvest. So, for me, absolutely not. Avoid at all costs.
I kind of do it by default sometimes. Cause like you, Mike, I don't buy shit that I don't like. Like if I don't like it, I'm not buying that shit. Unless I think I need some fucking quick views, I might buy some bullshit, combine the wars, and do a review right quick to get the views up or something. But
so you're a sellout.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sellout.
Okay.
So I got a
Brandon,
Patreon account coming and everything.
Brandon, fire you yet, man?
Nah, he's still working on it. So. Nah, but I kind of do it by default because, like, say with the Tyrant, I like Tyrant. I got him and I like him. And I know Fans Toys is coming out in fucking like 20 billion years with one. And I'll probably get that one too, right? So, but until that time, Tyrant will be my one. And if I get the Fans Toys one and he looks better, then Tyrant will either get sold or he'll be the fucking, he'll be in his weapon. Whichever one has the better mode of either mode, that one will find itself in that mode, right? So I kind of do it by default, but I don't buy shit I don't like. And if I do end up buying a placeholder, it helps to fund my collection further because I'll turn around and sell that bitch to buy something else. What about you there, Tyler? Toiler?
I don't think I've ever consciously made a decision like, okay, I'm going to buy this and wait for this thing to come out. Like,
what about when you bought that KO?
Shut your mouth. But I was all in on Fans Toys, and like I bought Visualize, and like this is the other thing is like I like to check out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I really like Fans Toys. I really like Make Toys, so like I like to check a lot of stuff out. So I got Visualizer. He's done his part. Like I think he's been okay, but I even think there's a clear difference between those three and Hound. Like I think their Hound is a much better figure than what the Visualizer is. But it was the same thing. Like I was late to the Hound game, and it was people that I trust, were talking up saying how great it was. So I was like, okay. So I bought it, and chances are that when the final pictures and the test shots are coming out for the Fans Toys one, then yeah, he'll probably hit the market. But when I purchased these two, I wasn't planning on selling either one of them when I bought them. I just think it happens. I don't see the point in spending $150, $200 on a toy, or call it a collectible, whatever you want to call it, to sit on your shelf for a few months, knowing that there's another one coming down the line. Now I think it's different. Like if you bought I don't even know. If you're buying a Chrome Dome from Make Toys and you're hoping that Fans Toys eventually gets to it, I think that's different than right now. You buy a DX9 Galvatron knowing that hopefully sometime this year the Fans Toys one is going to come out. I just don't see the purpose in it unless you're like Mickey, where you're doing reviews. Like I think it's just fiscally irresponsible.
How about we add a little twist? Have you ever had a figure and then seen a newer or updated version of it come out, but still kept the inferior version?
I'm going to do that with Apollyon when that fucking Make Toys Megatron drops.
Oh, that doesn't look that good.
I like it so far.
You got that tiny little head. It's so
that
tiny.
That fucker looks so fucking IDW. I like that shit.
He has a little
so
War for Cybertron Megatron size head on a big ass Apollyon figure.
The one that immediately comes to mind was Scoria. Like I bought the first one, and I know the new ones are better, but I still have my first one. I never bothered, quote unquote, upgrading it.
I kind of did that with Gutter. in a way, because I got the flat one, and then I ended up getting the chrome one.
I actually have to say I've been thinking about getting the Fans Toys spotter just to be my inferior one.
Well, I mean, okay, so we keep talking about this fucking these guys, the reflector, right? But wasn't there are multiple of those fucking those drones or those what are they fucking clones or whatever the fuck you call them, right? Wasn't there multiple ones?
He was constantly shown kind of like in inaccurate ways and numbers. So that's like for me, like I don't mind.
Yeah, so you can actually have a Fans Toys and a fucking Make Toys on your shelf for that. I mean,
plus I got no problem having one as a camera.
Oh, dope! True that.
Then
True that.
one as a team.
True that. First hard.
Because I'd be liking them pictures and shit.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Yule, thank you very much for sending us that question. Our first ever fucking listener question. I really appreciate you. And you'll be on point, man. We post the show, you'll be in there watching that shit. There's a number of guys, they get in there, dude, and they fucking, hey, yeah, I got that pic from Tyler. They get in there, man, and they show the love, man. They fucking watch the fucking shit. They fucking post comments and all of that. So I really appreciate that.
If anybody listening doesn't know Yule, you need to fucking get your shit together.
Get your head out of your ass.
That dude cracks me up, man.
Yeah, Yule is dope.
The other day, he messaged me because I put a picture up, and he asked me if he could share it. And I'm like, I want to be like, Yule, why would I not want you to share a picture?
Yo,
because,
you
know what I'm saying?
You swear me away on some.
But I didn't say that, but I'm just like, yeah, man. Whatever. Here's my one page, and fucking go for it. But I'm like, yo, this dude is like so overly polite.
Yeah, you was a good dude. Like there's
me,
no
I
way
just
around
be
that.
stealing shit. I'm like, yo, share. Yeah, I'll put that shit on Twitter. Share. Yule's like, hey, man. I just want to know if it's okay.
Yeah, you was dope all day, man. There are a number of people, man, that come through and they show love to the show, man. All 4 of our fucking subscribers. Hey, you guys want to give any shout outs to any particular parties?
That ain't how I roll. You gotta earn this shit.
What about you there, Tyler, the collector?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some other guys and other podcasts in the fandom that have definitely shown us some support. And, Yule being one of them, I know he's been showing us a lot of support, posting the show in his groups. But
fuck yeah, Yule! Fuck yeah!
And even them, and it's kind of showing some brotherhood, not only in the fandom, but doing these podcasts out of love. But I know the guys over at Nerd Rage Radio, Bobby and Adam.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys at Shattered Cast.
Fuck yeah.
And I know Mike, you've been on their show. I've been on their show. It's a great time. And then I know Mickey, the guys on the ROC, the Realm of Collectors. They've had you on multiple times.
Yeah.
So, man, I was on that shit too, motherfucker. Pay attention.
Shit, fucking Mike was on fucking Shattercast. I can't get on Shattercast for shit. They send me a shout out, but they won't bring me on that bitch. Though. They scared I'm gonna say some crazy shit.
They sent Tyler over here to infiltrate our shit. They're like, we don't need Mickey. We got Snowflake in that motherfucker.
Nah, but definitely big ups to those guys. Definitely big ups to those guys, and even on the individual level, man. Big ups to Matt. Big ups to Greg. Big ups to fucking Robert. Big ups to Lenny, because Lenny always posts. He when we put a show up, Lenny's right there watching that shit, putting the comment down. Matt's putting the comment down. Robert's putting the comment down. Skullface will literally talk about us on Nerd Rage Radio and reference our subject matter the same way we reference his subject matter for Nerd Rage on this show. So big ups to those guys.
I don't have to do shout outs because you guys know all that shit. I blank out. I'm like, man, everybody knows who I'm fucking cool with. God damn it. And then you guys are like, no, this is who's cool, and I'm like, I know.
Well, typically, the show format is we get in, we get out. We don't do the same shit that everybody else do. But we've been getting so much love from some of these arenas. I want to definitely hit them up with some big ups, man.
That includes me too, even though I probably sound like I don't give a fuck. I really do.
Mike gives a fuck. Mike's an onion. He's got layers, and the deeper you get to it, the more tears are shed.
That's right, motherfucker.
we got definitely a few listeners who are, I mean, they always show up, dude. They always show up.
Say what up to Chris? What up, Chris G?
Yup. Chris
You over
G.
there?
What's the guy's name? Mindset Overhaul. That cat, he's always in there. Barry fucking Beast Wars Barry, who's my homeboy for the TCP crew, he always show up. Beast Wars Barry always show up, dog. He's always
so his name is
listening.
Beast Wars Barry, and you're still cool with him?
Yeah, that's my man. I call him Beast Wars Barry because he likes Beast Wars.
You must be all right.
Beast Wars is the man. It's just one cat, dude. I know I will fuck his name up. It's like a Foti and I don't know. I can't say your name, bro. But I know one thing. From Braves Toy Review to the goddamn to the Toy Detox to even when I do other stuff on the side, he always hit up with love, man. So I really appreciate that shit. I'm gonna spell his name AFOTEYANNUM. That motherfucker always show up, and I appreciate the hell out of that shit. Deluxe Baldwin be all over our shit, man. So I just want to give shout outs to some of these guys, man.
Yeah, I'm not sending a shout out. I'm sending a hug to Deluxe.
Yeah, send a hug. Send a hug to
That
Deluxe.
is a snuggly motherfucker right there. Let me tell you. That guy. He would be my snuggie if I could have it that way.
And where would we be? Where would we be without motherfucking Dust Mites? Without fucking Chris Pinkerton? Jay Rules never brought his ass on the show, but we'll forgive him. Just the whole
fuck that.
ROC
He
crew.
still owes me shit. Fuck J. Ruse.
Oh, my man Brian Marshall, he makes sure he watches this shit all the time too, dude. He makes sure he watches this shit all the time. He puts it in the headset when he's fucking when he's riding back and forth to work.
But he don't say shit. What's up with that, Brian?
Brian got some other shit going on, so he don't be in social media like that. But he tuned in, and that's what makes it even bigger. He's got other shit going on, like some personal shit, but he gets online to check out our show and to check out my reviews. So I appreciate that shit.
Now wait till I hear he ain't been talking. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
Come on, Brian. Say what's up, Brian. Say what's up. Love you, Brian.
Tyler, you got anybody?
Giant, slick, nice hair,
You
motherfucker.
fucking stupid.
I see you with that nice ass hair, Brian.
I'm jealous of his beard. I'm trying to catch up to his beard right now. Is Tyler fucking still on the show?
I'm still here.
Tyler, you get tired of you falling to the background, goddammit. You speak up. You get in this bitch and you get your hands dirty. You know? get your hands bloody. But yeah, so we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it before, but goddammit, I'm saying we talked about it before. So for listeners who do like toy photography and shit, and you want to send us your pics and have that shit actually like featured throughout the show, not in the beginning or in the end, but throughout the actual show, yo, send us your fucking pictures and shit, man.
And if that shit is on your carpet, it's out. I ain't dealing with that shit no more. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of fucking pictures on your fucking carpet. I'm sorry.
What is this whole carpet deal, dude?
Dude, it's you'll see one of these days. And I ain't even trying to be a hater, but you know what? If you could take pictures like you got a $3,000 fucking camera, get the shit off your fucking carpet, bro. That's all I'm saying. I got you know what? I got an old ass camera. I got a fucking cell phone. I don't take pictures on my fucking carpet, goddammit. I try to at least take halfway decent pictures. So you got all that equipment, bro. Buy a motherfucking table. Buy a $30 light box. Buy an 89-cent piece of fucking color cardboard. Shit.
Whoever you are is getting
all
ragged
the love,
on right now. Pick your
Shout
shit
out
up
to
off the
that
floor.
motherfucker.
Well, it's not just the carpet. It's like, at least look at the carpet, bro. You got stains on your carpet. You got all kinds of stuff. That one and the other one that drives me insane are the bedposts.
Bedposts?
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
seen that.
dude, they got figures laying on their beds not made, sheets everywhere. Hell, some of the mattresses don't even have sheets on them. Just filthy ass mattresses with figures on there.
Well, hey, I know. I done took some pictures on the fucking carpet of some shit I'm selling with my motherfucking dog stains all over the floor.
Not doing
Fuck that.
promotional and like free release pictures for companies and putting that shit on your dirty ass floor.
Okay, yeah, that's something
You
else.
see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
That's something else.
Just because that makes me want to be cocky. Like I even put on Twitter, I was like, yo, if any third party companies wants some decent toy pics, like I own furniture and a camera. I mean, just saying.
And I'm for cheap. Isn't that what the other one
and I'm cheap. That shit was good. Yeah, that's I don't know, that bugs the fuck out of me. Like, come on, you got like $1,000 worth of toys in one fucking picture, and you got that shit laying on the floor. Like, come on, man. Just put it on the counter. Just put it in the fucking bathtub. I don't give a, just get it off the fucking carpet. Ain't nobody trying to see your little brown fuzzies and shit.
Hey, did we shout out? Did we send a big up to Joe? Joseph Hudson. Big up to Joseph Hudson, even though his punk ass ain't listening to all the damn shows. Joe, you get in there and listen to all the shows, not just 2 or 3, all of them. Damn it.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Mr. Freedom.
I think, well, I was about to say, I think we need some more freedom to garner Joe's attention.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Joe H though.
Yeah, so that's big ups to a lot of people. I shouted out Oscar Alonso, didn't I? Oscar NJ boy.
Probably not.
Well, big ups to Oscar because he's a podcasting legend in his own words. That's my man. That's my man, dude. That's my homie. All right, so yeah, that's about fucking it. We can wrap this shit the fuck up.
Is it meeting time?
Who's gonna close us out first? Close the regular show out first.
You close it out.
Well, before we close it out, Mickey, do you want to talk about the Facebook group is actually up?
Oh, see, that's why we got you, Tyler. You be paying attention and shit. Good job, bro. Good job. So go ahead, Tyler, do that shit.
So for those listeners that want to interact, as of this past week, the Toy Detox Facebook group is now up.
Facebook page
is
Like
now
it.
up and active. So if you want to interact with any of us, tell us we're full of shit, tell me I'm fucking wrong for not loving KOs, there's
Send
your
titty
avenue.
pictures. Send titties.
Yeah. So you can hit that at facebook.com/toy detox. You'll know it because the account picture is dick missiles. So you can't fucking miss it.
And you'll see Joe posting American flags everywhere.
All over that shit. All over that shit. You can also send your emails to at Toy Detox. All right, and they'll come straight to us on the page.
Why didn't you pick an email that was dick missiles at Toy Detox or some shit?
No, I didn't. Well, you said I should have did that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. We know what? Let's
Dickmissiles
make
at
that.
gmail.com.
Let's fucking make that, dude. Let's make that. Wait, let me get that email correct because this email is straight to the Facebook.
That's if you want to get to Mickey. If you want to get to me, it's Dick Torpedo.
This dude said dick torpedo.
And then Tyler could be
Tyler, are you gonna take this snowflake shit forever?
Yep.
Fuck you,
Keep
Mike.
the snowflake.
That's what he just said. Fuck you, Mike.
That's the subtitle for every episode.
That is it.
Subtitle.
Hey, fuck the show's over, dog. Fuck the
There.
show's over, dude.